Your braids touch your knees. Oh, when did you get that done?
Yesterday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's what to do.
Gotta keep it bringing up.
Yeah, y'all. Yes, who
When
it
it's
is. We back, though, you know.
Back.
Cocktails and Intellect podcast, episode 6. We got a special guest with us. We just gonna rock out the whole way through, you know what I mean? Word up, word up. So what it do, everybody? Hello.
Hey.
We here. We
Introduce
chilling.
yourselves. Let's do it.
I am the Zigster. You guys know me very well. Hello. How are you? And we have my girl,
Yes.
the entrepreneur,
Yes.
the badass bitch,
Yes.
Natasha Combs.
Yeah. I'm here in the building.
Before we get started, please tell people about your shirt line because I absolutely love it.
Yes. So this message is, if you don't inspire me, you've got to go. So I have a t-shirt line. You can find me on Instagram under Miss Black Wall Street. The links are there to my Shopify website where you can go and purchase shirts. So my shirt line is not really, the point is not to just have one thing that, you know how like God is dope. I love their stuff, but that's what their focus. I think my t-shirt line is going to be a little different, where it's going to be like my diary. So I'm going to have a lot of different.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of different shirts with a lot of different sayings. So it's not going to be just one thing on there, one type of design. So when people go on, don't get confused. I'm going to have a lot of different options because it's just my diary, and I'm not good with writing. I used to always tell you about that. So this is my way of basically getting the things that I want to say out. So there'll be some personal things on there that might not sell too much, but it'll be okay. But yep, Miss Black Wall Street, check me out. If you don't inspire me, you gotta go. This is inspiring season, so we not, you know what I'm saying? We not taking any prisoners.
Okay. What up, y'all? It's your boy Young Cause. What's popping with y'all, man? We back like cook crack. Ziggy, do me a favor. Pull your mic down and twist him up like this.
Okay, so it won't block my face?
Yeah, the people need to see that pretty face. There we
okay,
go,
yeah,
right?
you were
There
blocked.
we go. And I don't know if it's going to stay there, but
It's good.
yeah, good.
Okay, this is good.
Bet.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah, man, we here. You know, special guest in the house. You know, what I mean? Miss Black Wall Street, my homegirl Natasha. You know, we haven't seen her since
Before.
Man.
that was what?
Before the shutdown.
Before the shutdown. Yeah, so we here. You know, we just gonna chop it up.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things going on in the world right now, as y'all know. And I think we're gonna touch on it a little bit. You know, but first, let's get some drinks in our system.
Por favor.
Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead and pass me your glass. I'll take care of you.
Thank you. You always do.
Yeah, he love a drink.
And he always takes care of me.
That's good.
I try my best.
I guess he's filling in until I find a husband.
Shit me.
What?
I'm
You not gonna fill in?
No, I'm not filling in.
He's
No.
not
Too
a
late.
filler.
No.
It's not a
no,
filler,
no.
okay?
He's my friend. What do you mean?
But you said
Are you
until
trying to choke me
you
with
said
the cord?
until you
find a
find a husband. What type
Then
of
you don't have to
what
look
type
out
of
for me
asinine
anymore.
thing? Listen, if I filling in until you find a husband, I doing the things that a husband's supposed to do. All right.
No,
so that's
it's like
not
I'm
going
your
down.
sister.
Oh,
Ooh.
I was threw up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was threw up.
sorry.
Yeah, she over there spilling
that
drinks
was
on
a
people.
low
Yeah,
blow.
hold on,
That's a
hold on.
low
I'm
blow.
sorry. Why would that?
Not,
What?
okay, no, it's not a low
I'm
blow.
so
but
sorry.
That's
Damn,
all right.
the sister?
Yeah, right. It's
No, I'm telling you not to feel like you're being, because it kind of sounds like you feel like you was being used. Like,
Yeah, use me.
I don't use you. I take care of you too.
Use me, baby. Anyway, she fucked it. Listen, let me tell you one
I'm
thing.
sorry.
Let me tell you
You're
something.
good.
You probably didn't want. Oh,
This
that's
is
No,
what
it's yours. It's
happens.
mine. That's yours.
No, yeah, that's yours. That's hers.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm not a
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
so
I'm a
you
lightweight.
sipping
She a
this?
lightweight.
I'm
yeah.
sipping this. Yeah.
Let me tell you
This
something.
is not
Oh,
a shot.
okay.
Did y'all see right here on camera that I got friend zoned ASAP? Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Are you serious, cuz?
I mean,
talk
it's
about
a thing.
this later.
It's a thing. No, it's a thing. Being friend zoned. That's look, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you get friend zoned.
You
Just
get
like
friend
that.
zoned by, like, you have a whole You're in a whole committed
Oh no,
relationship.
I get that. No, I get that part. Yeah, but I'm just saying the people have never like visually seen somebody get friend zoned. That was a friend zone statement.
I appreciate you for
Because they
not
don't know.
lying
They
to me
don't
about
know.
it, though.
They don't know that what's going on between me and you. I mean,
Right.
every once in a while I may talk about my girlfriend or whatever, but they don't know. But now they just witnessed how to get friend zoned.
101.
101.
Friend zone 101.
Ew.
Calm down. I do appreciate you didn't lie about
Sister.
having a girlfriend, though. 'Cause
Yeah. Because there's a lot of,
I
mean, even though I don't want
I
to talk
never
about
do.
it, but there's a lot of entanglement.
I
going
know.
on.
It's a
never-
lot of entanglement.
But see, entanglement can happen with or without.
You know what?
The lie.
I've known you for a
I agree.
while, and I can definitely say you are always upfront with your relationship status.
I don't play
then you
around.
give a woman a choice.
Right, exactly.
But when you manipulate and say, "Oh, I'm not with somebody,"
Nah.
Right,
then that makes a
right.
woman
Nah.
feel like, "Okay, maybe I can give it a little bit of
I
my
don't
energy."
feel like that.
Right.
And that's
You've
done nothing
you know
wrong.
What? And I would appreciate it if a lot of men were like that. Like
Yeah.
just like at the end of the day, I'm not saying I'm down for, being a side or whatever
Mm-hmm.
the case may be. But you have
Let
a
it be
lot of
my
women
choice.
that are down for that.
There
They're
are.
like open to that lifestyle. So
absolutely.
give people the choice. Some people will be okay with it. Like, oh, you got a girl? Okay, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? We can chill
have
here and there. We can do what we do. And you
Understanding.
go home to yours and I go home to mine or whatever. So you have people that are open to that. So give people choices.
Go for those girls. And I
Right.
tell dudes that all the time, but I don't think they'll
That's not
be
who
able to
they
get
want.
the quality of woman that they want. Like, they wouldn't just be able to walk up to, like, a certain type of woman and tell her that and still be able to fuck.
I
So they
think
have to
it-
lie to her for a little while.
I think it's
that's
more
whack.
so.
That's whack as fuck.
I
That's
think
called
it's-
manipulation.
It is. I think it's more so. I don't even think it's the thrill. You know what I'm saying? I think
Of
they
lying?
don't want, like, it's the thrill of
Getting caught
not even getting caught,
or not
but
getting caught.
okay, where's the thrill if you pick up a girl and they be like, oh yeah, okay, I'm cool with that. I mean, it might be like a little bit of a
They
thrill,
still
but
get the fuck.
yeah, but I think it's more of a adrenaline rush when they're like playing
challenge.
they playing both sides. Like she don't know, so you're just having a good time playing sides and whatever the case may be.
As a man,
Oh, yeah, we
this
should
is
ask
exactly what it is.
Okay.
It is literally
Wait, are we
the
drinking or
game.
not?
It's the right. Let's do
Right.
that too.
you. Let's do that.
Salud.
Salute.
Boom.
To detanglement.
To detanglement. Right.
Right.
We
I
said
get
we weren't even
detangled
gonna really
quick.
talk. Oh no, we did say we weren't gonna talk about the Will and Jada shit. But
Right,
this is
right,
okay.
right,
All right,
right.
bet. So
Yeah.
let me just say this: for a man, it is the game. It's playing the game. That's
That's
the
what I mean.
excitement, right?
That's what I mean.
Now, you have two
For a
different
boy.
ways. I was just about to get there. Right. Watch
Okay.
this. So when I was
Yeah.
younger,
Well, there's a lot of boys out here.
when I was younger, it was about the lie. It was about the game.
Really?
Like, cause this is what men do, right? Well, boys when we were younger.
they think
I
they're
got
supposed
I
to.
got this chick over here. I got that chick over here, and they don't even know it. Like it's like a sense of accomplishment, if you would,
Right.
amongst the
Wow.
boys.
And that's what I
And look,
mean.
the guys might kill. I'm
'Cause
older
it's-
now. This is when I was younger. And mind you, there may be some guys out there that still do that, but it's a game. And I know some females that play that same game
It's
too.
a- right,
I
yeah.
got niggas. That nigga, he get
It's a
me this,
thrill.
that, and with the whole finger thing and all of that.
I
you know?
think it's insecurity.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
I don't think
You
For
know
who-
you
for-
would
wait, hold on.
say-
For,
Fuck
wait,
yeah.
for women?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hold on.
For
I'm not done with the
men,
men.
too.
Nah, it's not.
Yes, it is, because I think
I'm
you
a
that
man-
nigga when
I've
this
been-
bitch
I've
know
been
about
there.
this bitch and
Hold
this
on.
bitch know about
I've
this
been
bitch,
there.
and they still let
I've
you
been
fuck.
there as a man. I'm telling you what it is as a man. I have no reason to lie about it.
I still think it's insecurity.
I don't think it is.
I don't think
If you
it's
trying to
insecurity. I think
stunt for
it's
your, I
thrill.
got this chick
It's
over
the
here,
thrill.
this chick
It's
over
the
here.
thrill of it.
thrill.
Is you're insecure to even want that type of a thrill?
Nah, I think it's like
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like human. It's like sneaking
deep.
out the house
It's
when
deep.
you were a teenager, sneaking out the house. That thrill of doing it. I think
Right.
people.
You know what I mean? That thrill.
People just
You sneaking out the
thrive
house, you get
off
that thrill.
of thrill.
How many times can I get away with it?
Right. Yeah, I think that's what
has
it
nothing to
is.
do with
I really
insecurity.
do. Like I don't
I think there's some
personally.
insecurity in there.
Some
Well, okay,
some
all right, then fine. You're
situations
trying to take
could
it
be-
deeper. All right, so
Right.
the insecurity could be mommy daddy issues or the way you were treated as a
Right.
kid in high school.
Absolutely.
Okay,
The young-
fine.
the young
fine.
girl, the
But
little
that's
girl in
deep,
you.
deep rooted. I thought you were saying like insecurity with like just with themselves. Oh, I don't look good, or you know.
Oh
type
no,
of
that has a
insecurity.
lot to do with it too.
In certain cases, but
Yeah.
most of the times when you're that young doing that type of shit, the insecurity comes from how you were.
Okay, wait, what? How young? Because yeah, at some
I'm
point you're
talking
just
like
young
high
and dumb.
school shit.
I'm talking about grown ass people shit.
Well, that
They're still
that
grown
is-
people.
I don't
that's
think
insecurity.
That's
I
different.
think is the thrill.
Imagine a 40-year-old guy like me maneuvering the same way like I did in high school.
I think it's the
It's
thrill.
exhausting.
I
The thrill?
I know
I
40-year-old
think at
men
that point it would
that
be
are
insecurity.
maneuvering the same
That's
way.
and that's what I'm talking
I
about.
think it's insecurity. It's like
Nah, I think
I'm
it's
not
the
messing
thrill.
with
I
teenagers.
Think, right. I think it's the thrill. I think people just want to live. We're living in a world where everybody's selfish. I mean, it's okay to be selfish.
you have to be selfish.
You have to be selfish. But when I say selfish, it's certain things that, like, with playing with other people's lives, hearts, mind, bodies, and souls. I think that they're just selfish and just want to do what they want to do.
Well, let me say this to add on to what Ziggy said, because now I'm understanding.
You know what I'm saying?
No, right. So there is a level of insecurity in needing multiple partners to feel fulfilled.
Okay. Well,
That's
I
what I'm
feel like
talking
that's
about.
on a deeper level, though.
That's
But
it's a sense of insecurity.
After
is
you're a
a-
certain
yeah, I
age,
ain't gonna front.
it's not the thrill. After you're a certain
you,
age,
you need to feel needed. You don't feel wanted.
understand how you should not
Well,
make
is it
another person
considered-
feel.
Feel alone.
Is it considered insecurities when, you know how they say, like, one person can't give you everything that you want? So, like, say you have Abdil who does a certain thing for your life, and then you have this person that does a certain thing for your life, and it's like all of them grouped in one is your man. Is that considered insecurity? Because
That's
is,
considered a jigsaw puzzle. Piecing motherfuckers together to make
because
one.
I mean
That's
that's something that
considered
people
just-
do too.
That's
People-
considered just being a very selfish person and not understanding
And that's what I'm saying.
that one person is you have to compromise.
right. Not
So
one
that's
person is
completely
going to have everything you need.
No.
Else,
And
else
you don't have
would
everything
find the
for those
so-called
three
perfect
people.
person.
Right. But that goes back to what we were talking about before we started recording, when I was saying the one thing I can agree, and I, again, not talking about the Will Smith thing, but Will Smith said this a while ago before this, new current event, is that it's his responsibility to be make himself happy, and it's Jada's responsibility to find her
Absolutely.
happiness. Because
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, no one can give you everything you need. Like,
No. You gotta
period.
find your happiness.
You
No
have
one
to-
should
you
be
have
able to give you
right.
what
you
you
should be able
And
to.
the two parties need to come together happy.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
and build
Because
off of that.
at the end of the day, if you don't find that happiness prior to, you're going to always be disappointed, because no one can give you everything that you feel like you need and want, and they're gonna disappoint you.
That's just life and
That's
human
just
nature.
life. Like friends, it doesn't even have to be a relationship. Any type of ship. Like not a
Your
husband,
children will
wife,
disappoint you.
right,
Your parents will
kids,
disappoint. And you will
parents,
disappoint other people.
Right. Like, you are going to be disappointed in some way, shape, or form. So I really feel like it's important for us to, like, really tap into our own happiness. And prior to recording, you also brought something up which kind of talk about, this happiness space.
Like, kind of the feeling lost aspect I was
Right,
talking about.
right,
Yeah, we'll
right.
get into that in a moment. I wanted to go back and touch on one thing I needed people to understand, because I mentioned it in the beginning of the show about how I am with just being upfront and real about shit. I need people to understand this, right?
Yeah.
I'm the way that I am because I've been through an ordeal of things that made me who I am, right? So
You learned the
I
lessons.
learned
We all.
this one thing, all right? Just be upfront with whomever it is you're talking to, male or female, right? And leave the ball in their court to make a decision as to
You'd
how
be
they want to
surprised.
maneuver with you.
Right.
But the people don't leave the ball in other people's court because they know that other person is not going to be
Right.
not going to want to
Because
maneuver
the people that
with
they
you.
choose, the people
You
that
know
they
what I'm saying?
choose,
So they
they
take
know.
the ball
Let
out
me
of
tell
your
you
court.
something. Let me tell you something. There's something called testing the waters, if you
Mm-hmm.
will. You have to, I guess it's a skill that I've acquired, but there's a way to test the waters. Let's just say, for example, it's me and another female, right? We're in the room. I'm physically attracted to her. I don't know her yet, but I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Now, I'm going to test the waters. I'm going to make certain comments to her, say certain things, nothing derogatory, anything like that. Even devise a way and mind you, it might sound like manipulation, but this is just me trying to open her up as opposed to just coming at her just straight on, head on. You know what I mean? So I'll ask certain questions. I'll nitpick or pick the brain
certain
of
things.
certain, you know what I mean? And then once I see her opening up, then it's like I can throw
You know
in the,
where to go.
all
You
right,
know how to
well,
maneuver.
you know what? I mean, you just mentioned something about you dating or whatever. You know what I mean? Look, I got a girl too. You know, but you know what? What's going like? And then I'll bring a conversation in. You know what I mean, like, what's going on with So what's going on with that? How's it working? You know what I mean? Then I'll go on with my conversation. Hey, I got a girl and everything, but it's not working out.
Right.
I mean, so and then
You have a girl, but it's not working out.
Right.
That's the manipulation.
No. That was a fact. I gave her factual information
In order to manipulate.
No. The ball is in her because mind you, if it was not mind you, if you were that girl, then conversation would have probably been done, or we just right exactly. But it's still factual information that I gave.
Right.
Hey, I have a girl. It's not working out. I asked her first. Hey, so you have a boyfriend? What's going on with that? And she's like, it's not working out. You know what I mean? Is that a form of manipulation? I asked her. She didn't provide that information to me freely. I asked her a question, so in kind, I returned an answer to her as to my situation. Mm-hmm. That's called communication, not manipulation.
I was gonna say, and the communication,
is very vague.
Aspect. I think that's where people learn how they can maneuver. For example, like this one time, this guy, we just started talking, we conversating back and forth. Conversation's been real chill, nothing sexual, nothing, on that level. And one day out the blue, they sent me a picture, shirtless, probably like to the waist. Nah. It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that deep.
A dick pic ever.
But the thing is that but now that I'm learning like discernment, like I'm peeping shit. You know what I'm saying? That was testing the waters. Because if I would have responded back like, "Oh, that shit, you look good," that opens up. So that's how the
ignore all of that.
The guys, like not guys, because women do it too. So I think that's how we test the waters on how to maneuver conversations and get to where we want to get, with people. Because that right there was that test to see whether or not I was going to
bite the bait. That's manipulation. That's definitely manipulation.
When dudes send me pictures like that, they be texting me and like hours later, like, did you get the picture?
See, I'm weird though. See, I'm not doing all of that. I'd rather just be in front of you and be like, yo, listen, I'm about to strip. I'm right
Why?
There. No, because sending the picture.
They might not have that much access to you. No. They have to send a picture to even get in your presence.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is this. Why are you sending that picture to a person you don't have access to like that anyway?
Because that's
right.
the point.
Now,
They're
I'm
trying
thinking
to get
that
that access.
I'm thinking that y'all already had access. Now, again, this is what I'm talking about, testing the waters. I'm in front of you like, oh, fuck this, I'm about to strip. Right? Wait, hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Now I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait for your response there in front of me.
It's still a manipulation.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think that's manipulation?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm finna strip. You waiting for me to
get
say,
a reaction.
You waiting for me to say, okay, do it then.
So you think that's worse than sending a picture?
It's the same thing.
No,
I don't think it's one over the other. Like it's the same thing.
No, the picture is worse.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I say the picture is worse because he just already off the bat letting you know what his intentions are.
I mean, I think
so. Ain't no need for us to even keep really having conversation because I already know you really just trying to fuck. Because if you just think that I want to see a naked picture or whatever of you, that means that's what you trying to train me to get used to.
And this is where the confusion comes in because what happens when a nigga is just straight up and he tells you he just wants to fuck?
I would appreciate that. That don't mean I'm going to fuck.
No,
right.
That you giving me the opportunity.
I get that. We're not saying that means you're going to do anything. I'm just saying,
right,
though. So you would appreciate that more.
Right, yeah. You're being
me and him would probably be homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with what you doing, but it's not me. I might know a few bitches that might be down, but I fuck with you for just giving me the option.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's a part. That's where the whole like he put the ball in your
right.
court.
You put the ball. That's it.
Literally. And there are some women who want to do the same thing.
Exactly.
But they don't usually want to fuck them. They want to fuck the women who ain't really on it, but she fine as fuck. She got her shit together. Right. Head on straight.
That's the issue. Is the women that they're picking, they're picking women that's out here talking about I want to get married and
then they turn down those women that are in it, and when they move on, they're hurting other people because I done been manipulated and told by this person, and now I can't even trust you to even let you in a little bit.
Okay. Kings
don't tear down the women in their community.
Interesting.
Let's get that understood today, right now. Only peasants.
Wait, as you say that, it brought me to something, and I just wanted to see how y'all feel about it real quick. And I know y'all probably saw it on social media where 50 Cent did that interview, and he was talking about What happened?
And you know that's my man.
I know.
Okay, but I got.
But did you see the interview where he was saying? I think he was saying like black women aren't exotic or something like that.
What?
This is what, and I have a lot of African American friends who were pissed and furious by this interview. I only saw a clip.
Yeah. I only saw a clip. So don't quote me.
Of him saying that African American women, when they approach him, they're always angry because he dates exotic women.
Okay, that's what he was saying.
Okay. And you know I fuck with him the long way.
Yeah.
And you would think that this
This girl,
would
she met this nigga.
I'm loyal as fuck over here.
like she met this nigga or something.
And that something
Kills
like that
me, bro.
probably could have upset me. But the smarter psychologist me understands that. First of all, we didn't see that whole interview. So he never said he did not like
the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he's trying to give him the, like,
Giving
you see my whole
of the doubt.
expression changed.
Listen.
He's trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
No, yeah, I got no.
All right.
And I be ready to cut
Did you
somebody
see the
off.
whole interview?
Exactly. No, I didn't. But not once in that clip that we saw that the media put out there for us black women to see. It never said he did not like black women.
Yeah.
Okay, he has dated black women in the past. It said that he likes exotic women. That is not something that every man on this planet doesn't like.
I mean,
every man on this planet likes
listen, let
an
me say
exotic
something.
woman.
Let me say something. And so I see where you're going
You
with
know
that
what I'm
because
saying?
he didn't say black women. See, the problem is that we've been programmed to think that
That
exotic
doesn't
means
mean
something other than black.
Black, right?
Yes.
You're right. We
'Cause
are programmed.
I see
to think that.
exoticness
Because,
right here.
Wait, Ziggy.
Right here.
Right. I
Hello.
was just about to say, Ziggy, you're 100%.
People don't know
black.
what I am. No, I got Indian, Choctaw.
Okay.
But I'm a black.
Like I said, we got exoticness right here and right there. To me, that's exotic.
Exactly.
Honestly speaking,
but you
when
know
I
what?
see people
everybody's different term of exotic.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody's
and let that be to each his own.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But we can't get it misconstrued when the media puts something out
Yeah.
They do.
and spin it in order to create a narrative about 50 Cent.
Right.
Exactly.
I
And
mean, 50 created his own narrative, though.
Well, he
No,
is a troll.
Yes, he is.
he is. Okay, so this is
I
what,
thought you was going to take up for that, but go ahead. I can respect
listen,
that.
I'm a very
She
fair
no bad
person.
troll. So I don't give a fuck.
I'm very aware of everything that's going on. But and I do see him favor women of other races lately. But what all men want to fuck exotic women. So
Shit,
let's
me.
But wait. I think
you might not wife her, but you will fuck. Boy,
you
please.
would not.
Listen, I grew up in an area in which it was nothing but Latin and white people, few black people. I've been there.
You said I look exotic. Would you fuck?
When I see, I'm thinking you're talking about exotic like somebody from a different country now.
You know
Wait,
what?
no, hold on. When you just
Wait,
said what you just
you
said,
didn't
are
answer
you
her
talking?
question.
I will. Trust me, I will
okay.
not forget that.
You know, I be.
I just said it. I keep on.
Friend.
Listen, right, sister.
Ah,
Look out of here. Look, listen. But no, when you said exotic, I thought you were talking now taking it back to what other people think exotic is,
Like
Filipino,
Brazilian,
Brazilian, or something like
yeah.
that. That's a no go.
Some of those women, they're attractive women. I
Bra-
don't
yeah,
think I would
Brazilian
not
women
blame
are
you for
very
wanting.
attractive.
Let me
to
tell you
fuck.
something. If I'm in a club, right? If I'm in a club and it's predominantly some other race in there for whatever reason, and there's a few black women in there, I'm trying to find the hottest one out of those black women that are in there. I'm not even looking at the other
So
nationalities.
you're not looking at the Brazilian one.
And that is your preference.
Right.
But most
Right.
men that I know will get that. Yeah, they'll take a exotic bitch down. Through.
Right. To answer
But-
your question, I would if I didn't have a girlfriend.
Okay. And I'm exotic,
Yeah,
says he.
yeah.
So, but what I'm trying to say, so the part I did not like about the interview, because I picked it apart, the little pieces that I saw, he is a black man. Okay. And your culture is only as valuable as the men treat the women.
Right.
So for him to say that black women, they're always so angry
Angry,
when they
that-
approach me, he has to understand why. It's a defense mechanism. And if no one understands the reason why African American women are angry, it should be a black man. If no one else understands, he should, because he's been through the same struggle.
But I think with 50 Cents too, I think a lot of the reasons why, because let's see, if I was to say, I'm just going to, I don't even know, I'm going to throw like Fabulous or Kevin Hart or Nas. You know, if I was to.
Whom none of
I
them have
wouldn't-
dated.
I
I
wouldn't-
haven't seen them with black women either.
No, but I'm just saying, if I was to approach them just based on their persona on social media because we don't know them. If I was to approach them, I wouldn't approach them like in an angry manner. But if I was to approach 50 Cent, I probably would because,
why?
Well, probably not angry, but he is a troll. He talks a lot of shit and he says things about, even this.
That's because he's really emotional.
He's a cancer, right?
Yeah, he is. And because I've heard things about him because I've buzzed in the industry. I've know people. He's one of the best people you'll ever meet.
He probably
and
is.
He's really good to all the people
I hear
around
that
him.
on a constant basis.
It's because he had a little beef. We talked about it a while ago when he said something about the girl from Power, the girl that played Tasha.
Yeah.
Was that like a publicity stunt?
He's just a comedian. He has a sense of humor. I posted about my friend too.
But look what happened. It gave her a buzz for the moment as well.
Hello?
No, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
He helping you niggas out.
I think it was publicity, period, because I think at the time she was coming out with a book.
But this is the thing. 50 Cent is already a very aggressive personality.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he deals with exotic women so much. They know their place. When you're dealing with a man,
the white man been doing that all forever.
Hello. So when you deal with a man who's already has an aggressive alpha, if you would say, personality, he cannot deal with a woman that is also aggressive. So I feel like I'm an assertive woman, but if I was to ever have a conversation with 50 Cent, I would be very soft because that is what he's going to respond to. So when women come up to him and they're really angry, he shuts down and immediately gets on the defense and on the troll type of 50 Cent instead of listening to her and understanding.
What's she trying to say?
He can't because she's coming to him and he's
angry.
Already so hurt from his life. And so
it's just,
he almost got killed.
We're just all a community of
you can't approach him
angry
like that.
Ass people. I think that's what it is. I think
yes, we are.
We are a world full of hurt, angry ass people.
And we keep hurting everybody else and being angry with each other.
And so with that being said, let me say this. That kind of ties into what I want to talk about next. When we come back, we got to take a break. But just feeling lost. I mean, you bring up the word anger and all that other stuff. So I want to touch on that. And
it's a real thing.
We'll be back in just a second.
Peace.
Hey.
It's kind of dope.
I like it.
But when we meet and we're like out in these city streets and just living our best
and
life,
just be fine.
Yes,
yeah,
I know that ass
wait.
is going to be on like
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I cannot wait.
It's gonna be on like
When I get I'm getting a tummy tuck because I have stretch marks. Because I got stretch marks from kids.
Oh,
so
I don't have.
What you mean so?
Marks.
Who gives a fuck?
What do you mean?
I hear guys don't care about stretch marks.
A real man don't give no fucks
all those
about
things
that.
I
Go to the gym and work out, and you be all right. I want to see all them tiger marks.
Like a
bugging.
swimsuit that shows my stomach. That's why.
Why can't you do that with stretch marks?
You have on a swimsuit that shows your stomach?
No, stomach always covered in swimsuit.
Really? Oh yeah. Well, I thought when he,
what you mean? Because I have stretch marks.
I know, but okay. Is it that the stretch marks that bad?
To me, they are.
To you, they are.
They're disgusting.
To us, it is. But I heard men don't give a fuck. They don't care.
She doesn't
about
care.
the
But see,
things
I don't
that
think
we
Ziggy cares what
about.
men think about.
Yeah, I want to like it.
You want to like it.
Okay.
So you telling me working out and just getting a 6-pack of abs won't help out what you feel about your stretch marks?
I can never get a 6-pack of abs because it's scar tissue. After you have kids, and like I was, it's not like I'll never have a 6-pack. But
really?
It's been flat. My stomach has been flat before. Let me see. Like I just took you can't even really see it.
And again, I would never understand. I haven't birthed a child. You know what I'm saying?
But like, wait, you wouldn't wear this?
See, no, I would not wear this out.
Then what is that for? Because that looks amazing. It does.
Let me see
but what? You got a small in it.
Stretch marks.
Well, I don't see no stretch marks.
But it's the filter.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Okay, see now, mind you, there's different types of stretch marks, right? There's some stretch marks where it's like loose,
claws?
no.
Like, see.
Your stretch marks are cute.
Now, yo, I ain't gonna front. I thought you was about to show, like I was
like,
about to say.
Yeah, like
there's some stretch marks where it ends up looking like
it's like
loose skin as well.
I feel like that's how it looks.
That's just regular ass stretch marks, cuz.
No, that's not a good picture.
Oh, you're wanting it to look bad.
I don't, but I'm realistic about how it looks.
And then you over here, tell me you want to get your ass done. What?
I would. Well, you know
gotta
what?
lie.
I wouldn't get my ass done. You know what? Because I know that like with the weight fluctuation, because I've gone to like that 140 pounds that I liked my weight there, but I had like these here. But anyway, that 140, that ass was on like it was ridiculous. So I wouldn't get my ass done. You know,
when you say ridiculous, what you mean?
Like that ass was ridiculous.
Nice.
Like
that ass is nice now.
No, not like when I was at that 140 and I was in the gym. I had a trainer. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
One day I was taking a shower, right?
And you saw the silhouette?
No, I didn't see the silhouette. I felt something touching my back. And I was like, what the fuck is touching my back? It was my ass. That shit was sitting up so pretty and nice. Like that shit, like the crease. Like, you know how it creases there?
Yeah.
Yo, it creased and I was feeling, as I'm like moving around in the shower trying to like, you know, whatever, I felt something touch my like back and I was like, what's that? It was my ass. Like that shit was amazingly.
This is better.
Let's
That's
twist
how
the
they
mic
look.
up a little bit.
That's with no filter. But they're like,
I don't
they're deep.
see.
Girl, you see.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are not able to see this, okay?
But you know what? I can,
It strikes for
let me
great
tell you what
conversation.
I struggle with. No, I'm not going to say that on the camera. Never mind. Yeah,
Hey,
I don't
we
think.
just no whole bars. So, I mean, like,
I don't think that's. Well, you know what? You know what? I'm going to talk about it because it is something that us women, especially of color, we struggle with.
You know what I'm saying?
I see why you say what you say, but you know, I don't think you need your stomach done. You know, there's a tattoo artist that can.
You know, I thought about that.
Because
but it's
you have the
fixed
ability. Well, yeah, she's like, it's getting fixed regardless. See, you're looking at the
getting it
visual.
fixed.
I know you can get a
so
six
if you
pack,
get a tummy
and it'll
tuck,
still
that
be
would
there.
fix that?
I think it'll cut it off.
No, that's not how that works. You've researched that? A tummy tuck is gonna
I
cut
don't know.
these-
I don't have
Yeah,
enough tummy for a tuck.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So what you gonna do?
I don't know.
Tattoo. There's a tattoo artist that does that
Well, yeah, you can
with
get
certain color
Where's
color
she
ink.
at?
Wait.
Google that
What
motherfucker.
would they do though?
They like just like in a regular tattoo, but they tattoo your
Stretch
stretch
marks,
marks,
the same
and then it
color.
ends up blending into your skin.
Yeah. That probably would work.
We'll see.
Wait, they have that color tattoo, ink.
Man, this is 2020, man. Shit, they gave us
That's what I'm saying.
coronavirus.
They
What you
gotta have
mean?
something.
I'm so
For a
over the
bad
virus.
Anywho's,
Anyway.
man.
We bad.
Sorry about the.
Sorry about our insecurities.
right. But speaking of that, insecurities, I was trying to come back in and bring up the fact that nowadays, I think that people feel. I mean, not even nowadays. I think it's always, but people just don't mention it. Sometimes we feel lost, and we don't say shit to nobody. We don't ask for any assistance or help. You know. I know recently I've been feeling lost with everything that's been going on. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, or when have you felt lost before?
Yeah, I think we talked about it on my podcast a few months ago when the corona was like in its peak. I was lost. Like I wouldn't say lost. I think in that time, because everything was shut down and we couldn't go nowhere, we couldn't really react. Interact with other people and, just do the things that we would do on a normal basis.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, my mic.
Yeah,
all the things that we do on a normal basis, I did struggle because it was a time where we couldn't hide from reality, I guess. Like if you're going through things, and because I'm not like a depressive person, if I did feel down, I would just live my life, and kind of like hide it.
Sorry.
We here. Yeah, I would kind of like just do things
Just try
to
not to
distract,
think about it.
yeah, me from the things that I was going through. But in that time when it was like shut down, you couldn't do that.
You had to face the
You
fear,
had to
your
kind of
problems.
face it. So, but I think it was you're probably just getting there, but I think it was very good. Like after the fact, once I got out of it, I saw how good that was because I had to face
It's your
everything. You're right. It really was
That's when you
essential
grow.
to my growth. Like I definitely, while I was in it, it was so many emotions. I was like all over the place. I just couldn't get it together. But during the process, you finally, find some type of groove, and it really was like the best thing I could have gone through, because I think it is the next step for the growth that I want, like the next step to my life. But right now with this corona thing, I feel like mental health is really like, it should be up here.
If it does not kill you, it will make you stronger.
Absolutely.
That is a real thing.
I'm a firm believer in that, man.
Yeah.
But it's like with my situation, I have an ordeal because of my past tense choices. My lost feeling is more in the sense of I feel helpless that I can't do more, and also I feel helpless that I can't protect my family. Right. All right. I'm a felon. I'm a felon for something that's $1 billion business now.
You got to take karate classes.
Yo, listen, not even Bruce Lee could catch bullets.
I think he could.
No, he actually died from. No, his son died from getting shot.
His son did, yeah. He died from drugs.
No, that's Bruce Leroy.
Wait. Bruce Lee died from drugs?
No, he did not. Don't.
No, not like a drug.
It's a specific tea that was given to him. No, his son Brandon Lee got shot.
His son got shot.
It's a specific tea that was given to Bruce Lee that he did not know he was allergic to, died in his sleep.
Really?
Yes.
Why did I think Bruce Lee got shot?
Brandon Lee.
His son did.
Was shot.
Wait, was he like trying to catch the bullet?
No. It was
on
a
a
prop
movie
gun
set.
for the Crow.
That was the son?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brandon Lee's his son.
But there was a real bullet in the gun.
Yeah.
Right. They murdered him.
That's
the
murder.
conspiracy.
Cause how the hell you're on set and have a real bullet
gun
in a gun
instead of a prop?
Yeah,
gun.
like this. We're on set. What's the purpose of having? Okay,
Agreed.
whatever.
So
Agreed. But yeah, I mean, I feel helpless as to I can't protect my family. I feel like, because of my choices in the past, with everything that's going on, it ties into, I'm scared to go outside and drive and be afraid to get pulled over.
Yeah, that's a real
crazy.
You know what I mean?
Fear for a black man.
That's, I just don't know what to do. Like, I'm driving and I'm thinking, who do I turn to? Who do I call? Or I could have my camera up and go live. But I just saw a video the other day of a white cop telling this black kid, I don't care if you're on camera. I'm superior to you, boy.
He said that?
Oh, you didn't see that video?
You were so shaken up when you sent it to me. I just wasn't ready.
That wasn't that video. That wasn't that video. It was a different video.
Oh, no, I haven't
We're
seen
not even
going to
talk about that video. I told Natasha we ain't going to talk about that video. But that video I sent you is another reason as to why I feel the way I feel. And I can give a synopsis on the video.
Valid.
Y'all probably done seen it before. This is something that happened or transpired a little while ago, whatever the case may be. I'm just bringing it up now because this is how I'm feeling. You have 4 kids, 2 of them in the mother's arm. I think there was one more kid, as a matter of fact. You have a black man sitting out there telling the police that he just came from court, so he should be good. And he even says, I'll go upstairs and get it. All right, fine. Comply. The man's hands is up in the fucking air. The kids, the mother of the kids, are standing right behind him. There's a kid there. And next thing you know, you hear a shot go off, and this kid falls to the ground. You just shot in the direction of 4 babies.
That's sickening.
They don't care.
And then they're telling him to comply. Dude, I just got shot. What the fuck you want me to do?
I'm fucking hurt. I'm going down.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Put your hands in the air. He's trying to hold his hands up, but I'm sure at the same token, he wanted to grab his fucking abdomen, and he did that. And they said, put your fucking hands up. And he's like, oh my God. And he kind of leans over and then boom, shoots his ass again.
With the kids there. But you see the one with the white man who got out the car and started chasing the police officer?
And they just kept running around in circles?
Yeah, no, he ran from the dude.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He was just running around in
ridiculous.
circles. He's chasing him with the joint. Finally, today I saw a video where I guess it was a white guy, was running around. He stabbed somebody because they wasn't wearing a mask, and then he came after the cop, and then they shot him. Okay.
Finally.
Right.
He had to stab
That
somebody.
was the example. That was.
Anyways, this is why
He wasn't even an example.
Man.
He stabbed somebody.
Yeah, he literally.
Right.
All the
you
black
already
man got to
committed
do
a
is
crime.
not put his hands
Yeah,
up quick enough.
the crime
Right.
for
You know
the
what I'm
black
saying?
man is being a black man.
No, when I said example, that's just their way of saying, yeah, we do shoot white people too.
If they actually try to kill somebody.
Right.
Anyways, yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel lost because of that. I sit there. I live in Pine Hills. All right. I'm not saying that I'm expecting black on black crime, but just the other day,
It happens.
I was on the way home and my mother texted me. Was like, "Yo, there's 50 cops on the block. For what? I don't know, right? But still, I could have been rolling through there and looked like a nigga they was looking for.
And got caught up in the
Got caught up in some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can't. Honestly, I'm to the point where, and I'm going to say this, and I don't care because this is how I feel. I'm to the point where I should be able to defend myself. I mean, that's a constitutional right. It says it in the Constitution, which was not made for us, by the way.
Right.
Duh.
But in the Constitution, it says that I should be able to protect myself from any threat or any harm that is opposed upon me by, you know,
Another man.
Another man. You know what I mean? Especially if I didn't commit a crime. And to me, that includes cops. I'm at the point where
Hell yeah.
I'm at the
What
point
makes
where
them anything
I
other
am
than
at the point where
a
I
human?
feel like I may end up having to take a cop's life.
Why
but
do-
I
what are you
can't.
thinking this
Yeah.
But I can't because
I can see where
they're
his mind
they're
is
humans
going,
just
though.
like me. It's a badge. Remember, a cop is to protect and serve.
Hello.
I pay your bill, your salary via taxes.
nigga.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
work for me. That's like the
To be honest.
that's like the butler.
You're like a teacher.
right. That's
Right.
like the butler that was hired by, you know, whoever.
Yeah.
Being aggressive with me for no, dude, you work for me. You serve me. Get my cheese and bread, please.
Yeah.
And don't sweat on it. Cause
You
smell like a
work
dog.
for me.
I'm just playing. They
But
really
you know,
don't.
You know, it is, and it's sad because like my brother got pulled over the other day. We were on the phone. He lives in Jersey, and he got pulled over, and he was like, "Oh, Tasha, I'm gonna call you back because I'm getting
You
pulled
gotta
over."
concentrate.
And then I was like, "No, they were pulling him over," and I was like, I was about to hang up, and then I realized I was like,
No, let me stay on the
"Oh
phone.
hell no,
Maybe I
he's
should
getting
stay
pulled
on the
over,"
fucking
you know,
phone.
like, and it's crazy because I did press to hang up, but whatever
work?
happened, it didn't hang up, and then I was like, wait, he got pulled over, and this is like right after George Floyd, so a few weeks after George Floyd, so I was like,
The
wait, no,
emotions
hell
were
no.
running high,
So
huh?
you know, like it's kind of like, you know, and I'm on the phone the whole time.
A fear that
We're
black
so scared.
People, not just black
Right.
men, black women. We worry about you guys when you leave out the door every day
Yeah,
because we don't know if you're gonna make it
Exactly.
back, and we can't really protect you.
absolutely.
I feel lost because I feel like I have nowhere to turn to as to rectify my situation to be able to protect my family
Right.
because I am a felon for
And you can't
something
even
that's $1
voice
billion
it.
business right now. That's how lost I am. And then when not having a place to turn to or run to in a situation in which you feel like you're going to get pulled over, it kicks in the anxiety as well.
Right. Yeah. Mental health right now is at like the over the top because we have so much anxiety going on. People have so much anxiety
Because
for-
we're really for the first time becoming aware of our position in society, and it's scary.
You think it's for the first time? You mean in our generation? Because I'm sure, you know, back in the 60s and whatnot with all the political activists, they were aware too. It's just that it got dumbed down and now it's back.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
never went away.
Right. It never
But
went away.
we are in a position to really do something about it
Now
more
we are.
than they were.
More than they were. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
110%.
Yeah.
Like black women are the most educated people like in this world.
Yep.
We are going to start becoming the lawyers and the doctors who
the
people
judges.
depend on
I
our
need more
opinion.
lawyers. Let's get these lawyers out here.
Yeah.
I
we
mean,
need
you
them
can't
judges out there,
really
too.
the judges. That's the
We
big thing.
need
So you
them
got to go to law
judges,
school. To
yeah.
become, but the lawyers, white men and Jewish men dominate that field. So just
yeah.
becoming a lawyer
They're
and
all
thinking
about to
you're
die.
really going to do something,
They're all about to die. They're really old.
and their kids are going to be stepping in.
Absolutely.
You best believe they set it up that way. So I wouldn't really suggest a woman think she's really going to kill the lawyer game because white men and Jewish men kind of dominate that.
Judges.
Judges. Go to law school, become a judge.
Yep.
Or go to law school, become a mayor. Or, you know, things
that
of
you
political
can-
power that when we can start making decisions.
Right.
I'm becoming a doctor in psychology because I want to help provide therapy.
But you know it's
we
tough.
need that.
You know it's tough when it comes down to these seats in Congress and all these other stuff. There's no cap on that and how long you can sit there like a presidency. It's only 4 years, max 8. That's crazy. That shit is bought. It's meant
you
it's
can't
meant for
go back
it
in,
not to
right?
be infiltrated with the presidency. No,
Exactly.
it's
After
meant to
your 8
not
years?
be infiltrated by
It's
the
controlled.
minority.
When you vote, and I hate to say this, the votes go to the School of Electoral College, whatever. Like they just take our opinions.
Right.
We don't really vote anybody into anything.
You don't think so?
If
I don't think so.
I took a U.S. political whatever class because I fucking had to, but
They use the opinion of the vote
yes,
to determine. All right, then. Well, you know what? If we do go this route, then this could possibly happen. Benefit. What if we need to? It may benefit this and that. It's all opinionated.
Yeah, I hate saying that publicly because people will be like, no, now people aren't going to vote and blah, blah. You can go vote, but
go vote.
What
your opinion
whoever
matters.
the hell they want.
You're basically telling the world that their vote don't count.
Whoever the richest people in this world want to be the president is going to be the president. So please understand that right now.
110%.
I
agree.
Just like
fucking%.
When they get ready for us to stop motherfucking pledging and marching, they shutting that shit down. And you've seen when they come to shut it down.
Think about it like this.
Just understand you really don't have that much power. So gain
we
another way.
Check this out.
The money is the power.
The reason why they stress voting so much is basically just what Ziggy said, right? Because when you're dealing with a whole country, right?
Mm-hmm. That's really ran by like
they
10
know
people.
they know that they're going to pick whomever they choose. Right? But that picking is based off of the opinion of the amount of people for whichever individual that is on the ballot for them to choose. Usually it's two, sometimes it's one, and they don't care what the opinion is, and just have them go out and vote like cattle as we usually do, and whatever.
Right.
You know, like a game.
It's
if you're not playing the game, you getting played.
You know what? Let's make some of the polling stations obsolete. You know, let's force black people to go to one location and take hours and hours on end to vote. Mm-hmm. You know, the mail-in ballots, just lose a couple in this region. Remember, there's redlining, so they know where the black population is at, the minority population is at.
I tell people, like, Scandal, that show is the realest thing. I feel like so much is exposed in that show. But
I don't.
You don't think so?
They're not going to expose nothing that they don't want you to see.
Nah, I think they expose stuff. I think they put stuff in our faces.
Show.
No, I think they put stuff in our faces.
Well, you mean as far as scenarios? You mean as far as scenarios?
What you mean?
Like it's not
like those
real.
Things could be
it's
happening.
Not real.
Right.
Those things
it's
could
not
be
right,
happening.
Right, it could be happening, but I feel like it's the realest.
It's
depiction,
way more cutthroat,
right? Like it's way more cutthroat than a lot of these other shows out there of what's really happening in like the political world. Like they really, I'm sure it's not really showing what's really happening, but
it's
no
the
idea,
sweetheart, what's really happening.
Yeah, we have no idea, but I really feel like they put a lot of shit out there. But I think also they put stuff out there, put things in our faces, but I don't know. I think
I have a friend, a really dear friend, who was a state representative in St. Louis, Missouri. Mm-hmm. Okay, I won't reveal their name. And they're still very
I can just Google that shit. Let's do the
mathematics. There's a lot of state representatives.
Right. Yeah, no, I get that.
And they're still a lobbyist for big companies that white people run who have multi-millions of dollars who control politics. And I was like, it was a long time ago when Obama first got voted into president. I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy we have a president that like cares about us, like for black people. Mm-hmm. He looked at me, he said, you think the president care about you? Mm-hmm. I was like, and then he left it right there, and I was like,
had you thinking.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I was like, what? And he didn't say nothing else. He said, oh, you think the president care about you?
Crazy. Oh, well, real quick before we move forward.
And that was a black one. So what you think the white ones do?
Right. I wanted to just give a quick shout out. We got the shirts in right now, and it's specially made by the homie Melange Special Events LLC on Instagram. It's Melange Special Events. Go check her out for the shirts. And I hope I'm saying it right because she's going to beat me up when she see me. Yeah, it is Melange. Melange Special Events.
You tagged her, right, when you posted it?
Yeah, well, I'm going to put it on the screen for the people to see.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Nice. I'm going to add her on it or whatever, you know. But,
and that was good because I even reached out to her.
Yeah.
So
Bet,
that was even the fact that you had posted shirts. I reached
Make sure we add Natasha's too.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a given. That's a given. You already see.
If you don't inspire,
you seen that Cocktails and Intellect podcast already tagged in, so we support black businesses. Man.
Hello,
support a sister.
Absolutely.
Word.
And you stay tuned because on my personal page, and I'll probably tag it from the podcast page, I'm going to be looking up certain black things or black businesses that we can support, like on a daily basis, and I'm going to start putting them out there because I think we definitely need to really get into that.
I think each one of those black businesses that reply or respond as to wanting some support, we should shoot at the location.
Absolutely.
I'm with it. We are a mobile podcast.
And we coming through.
Yeah, for sure.
We sliding through.
Nice.
But anyways, look, listen. This is a great conversation. I am glad to have been sitting next to you
Yes.
again. You know, I mean, usually I'm in the background over
Yeah.
there somewhere controlling the cameras, but you know, we here now.
Yes,
Cocktails and Intellect.
yes.
And is there any closing thoughts? Anything anybody want to say? You know, I mean, we kind of touched on the feeling lost situation,
but we didn't really go into it.
Well, I mean, we could take a break and come right back.
It's up to y'all.
And
The only
whatever. I
time
said what I had to say about it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Of course, this is all about the public receiving that information and you know,
saying how they feel.
DMing us or commenting in the YouTube page and telling us how you feel about it. We could revisit it again. We do whatever we want over here.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Ziggy, I mean.
Only thing I have to say is I didn't really share my lost story. I feel like I kind of did. And it's not a story. You can come follow me on Instagram to check it out. But I felt lost when I lost my mother. When my mother passed away in 2017, I was the most lost I've ever been in my life.
And we need to hear about it. We got time.
Okay.
Tell me what you felt. You could tell the people what you felt.
Right.
I was lost, but then I was found. So it killed me, but it made me a beast. And when I say that, I mean, so when your mother is your connection to this physical plane. She's the one who nurtures you. She teaches you. She feeds you. She bathes you. She clothes you. She takes you to the doctor. She picks you up from school. She is your everything. And you need your mother until you're well into your about 50s or 60s.
Right.
Let me tell you.
Facts.
Okay. And I lost my mother at 33. And I'm only 33 and a half.
Yeah.
That's recent.
No, I'm playing.
Oh,
just-
I
boy,
lost
don't
her
play
in
with me.
2017.
Why you do that for? Cuz?
Because I stopped growing up after that.
Man, get off the.
Anyway, so when you lose that very critical, and at my age, you become your mother's best friend.
Yeah.
So this is the person I probably talk to more than anybody else on the planet besides my children. When you lose that, that's a big loss.
Yeah.
I don't have her guidance. I don't have her unconditional love. I don't have that support system. And you don't realize just how much you need your mother until she is not there.
Gone, yeah.
And everything is on you. And my brothers really, really needed her. So now I kind of feel like I'm her for them. But
how did that change your perspective on handling? Like, you felt like you had to become.
I don't
her.
know if I ever grieved. She didn't have a husband, so
shit.
I was the beneficiary. So
Yeah,
I had to plan her funeral. I had to approve her body to be seen at the funeral. I had to pick out her clothes, everything. I had to tell them, okay, take her off the machine.
Right.
I felt like I was put in a really, really messed up position, and I handled it.
And a very young
And her
age.
friends, when I say her motherfucking friends kicked in, I ain't never seen a bitch that had some loyal friends like
that.
that.
Yeah, bet.
One of her friends pulled me to the side at the hospital when she was dying. She was already dead. They were trying to keep her body because of all her organs. She had an aneurysm. Her whole body was completely healthy.
Crazy, yo.
And they wanted all her organs. But her friend pulled me to the side and said, I know your brothers can't handle this, but she built you for it tough.
No.
And I don't think I cried one time. I broke down one time when it's time for me to tell them to take her off the machine in my grandmother's lap.
That's a hard decision to make,
Yeah,
right there. So
very.
is it you were feeling lost during this whole process, or was it
I think
after that?
After.
Okay.
That process made me feel lost because it's the process of losing the one most necessary part of a human being's life.
Right.
Yeah.
Fathers are critical, but mothers there's nothing like a mother.
No.
Yeah.
Mother's love.
Your father can never soothe your soul like your mother can. She can calm me down in any situation. So anyway, I was very lost after that. I didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, if I wanted to get up and even go to work, or if I wanted to have kids, but they've been here for 15 years and I didn't know about them. I was just lost. Like you just wake up every day and you're just lost. It's like your soul is not there.
There, right.
And so
you're just moving and doing
You're just
things
going through life,
naturally,
just-
right?
you
but
feel like a zombie. Now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although we've
Walking
never
Dead.
been zombies, I don't know how that feels, but it's a feeling.
Right.
When your mother passes away, you will feel it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not here. She's not here, and neither am I.
Right.
But
right,
and I told you
right.
guys before in meditation. Well, no, in a dream she came to me,
Yeah.
and it completely helped me snap back.
Right. So I was just about to ask you. That's your found moment, because I
Yeah.
haven't had my found moment in my lost situation.
How long have
that
you
was
been lost?
yeah.
I've been feeling this way.
I've been lost since I became a felon because I realized that I was not in the position to protect my family.
To
I'm
what
limited.
you can do in life now, just
Right.
because of some
Are you
grass
hydrated?
that's now
I
legal.
was found at the point where, even though I am a felon, I'm so intellectual and articulate that I've continued to have lucrative paying jobs and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But now I'm back
To that
because of
place.
this bullshit going on out here with this police brutality and the
You want me
killing
to
of just
get you a
innocent
gun?
black people. Nah, you don't need to get me a gun because then that'll be illegal.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyways, back to you. You were found.
I wasn't found
You
then,
wasn't
but
found
that helped
then.
me get the
Snap
fuck up
back up.
and get out here because this is not how I raised you. She came to me in a dream because I would just wake up every night like sweating and like
just pop up.
yeah. And I knew that because the person I was with at the time used to always be like, "It's okay. Are you okay?" Like I would just pop up and be like, you always wake up in the middle of the night." And I was dreaming one night, and she came to me in a nightclub. I guess the fuck I'm always at a club, but she came to me and she was at the bar because she know I'm going to the bar.
Right. She know where you finna be.
The bitch coming to the bar, so I just wait for her over here. So I looked next to me. It was a man, and on the other side of the man, it was her. And she stepped out, and she looked at me with this very serious, passionate look in her eyes. Like, I was like, oh, my God. Like, I was animated, but she was just looking dead at me. So she looked me dead in my eyes, and she said, I heard you was looking for me. Because this is what I would wake up thinking in the middle of the night. Where are you? Because I lived so long with her, I don't understand that she's not here. She said, I heard you've been looking for me. But I'm right here. And then I woke up. And then I've never questioned her presence ever again. And then it made me a beast.
Like she got me. She right here with me.
Right.
Every day, every way. And that's what she meant.
Yeah.
Like she didn't tell me literally or physically where she was, but she said, I'm right here.
Right.
Right
You know,
here, like
you know
I'm
in
here.
dreams we don't speak. Have you?
It's all thought.
Right. It's all
Telecommunication.
There we go.
Yes.
You know,
Telekinesis. Is it communicate? No, telecommunicate. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's all of
It's one of
everything
them
we just
tellers,
said.
but your mouth never moving. You just look at a motherfucker and be having a whole conversation of this motherfucker.
And you can do that in real life.
Yeah, for sure. If you're in tune
If you could
with
connect,
person.
yeah, like if you in tune with that
So,
person, you can definitely.
I really do believe in that. But after that, I became a beast. And the most progress I've ever made, everything, it really did happen after she died. I graduated from college. I bought a house. I fucking had an add-on to the house. Like, just
You're doing
beasting.
it.
Yeah.
And it's all because I want to make her proud. And
Right.
because I know she's
here.
here. So I'm not gonna stop trying. Like I know, like one of my brothers just kind of gave up. Like fuck everything because my mama not here. But
Not.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
He's like me.
Okay.
See, I have three brothers. The two oldest have the same father, and he and I have the same father.
Right.
And I feel like we're completely different than they are.
Right.
And it must
But
be
that's
the
Yeah.
father.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the father's DNA comparative to your father's DNA.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and it is what it is.
we're very.
I mean,
When
but do y'all feel separated, or because of the
Yes.
bond y'all do? Even with that bond between your mother.
Well, no, I'm just saying from all of us all together, we're all lost. We all lost ourselves, and I feel like it's on me to pull us back together because she was always
So
that
you're
glue.
you're putting a weight on your shoulders.
I'm used to weight on my shoulders.
Nah, okay,
If I
get that.
didn't have weight on
I
my
get-
shoulders, I don't know if I would know how to live.
operate. Like
Right.
you operate off of that.
I understand that you're purposely putting the weight on your shoulders. Is what
I'm
you're saying.
taking it.
You're taking it. You said because you said you're used to it.
I'm used to it, but you mean this new weight?
The reason why I'm going where I'm going is this: some people notice that weight, and you said you're used to it. You know, you have the choice to throw that weight right off your shoulder, right?
Oh, you know I throw shit out.
Right. So
These are my brothers.
that's what I was trying to
right.
get out of you. There
And
we go.
this is my family.
Right.
If we don't have nobody else, we should have each other.
Right. Exactly.
right.
There we go. There we go.
So, and she's probably flipping in her grave knowing that her kids are all
Kids
lost.
are all
and-
over. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because our whole life, we've always lived together. Even until, we've lived together until I was like mid to late 20s. We all lived together in the same house. Even Chingy.
Let me ask
It was
you
just a
question.
big ass house.
I just realized I just did something.
What's up?
And I want to know, was that manipulation as well, trying to get you to say something?
No, you were
digging.
You were making me dig deeper, which is what.
That's what I'm earlier.
No. That's you talking about you trying to fuck things.
No.
We friends.
Y'all saw earlier. Listen, y'all saw earlier. I had said I asked certain questions to open up the floodgates and or dig so they can respond in kind to what I'm saying.
This is not
situation.
part of
I'm just talking about the technique part.
physical game.
I know. I'm just talking about the technique part. That's what I'm just like what I just did. I just want people to understand what I just did
is the same thing you do.
Is the same thing I do in general.
Yep, it's manipulation.
Sometimes it's about getting sex. Sometimes it ain't. All right, that's all. Anyway.
So then it's about manipulation, and here it's about helping your friend.
So if it's about sex, it's about manipulation. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's the same technique. Never teach the Wu-Tang. Anyways.
So yeah.
So are they? Do you feel like your brothers are still kind of like lost?
Absolutely.
Oh.
That's a big loss.
No
one understands
Even
this
Shane?
loss. Yes.
That's a big loss.
Yes, he's lost. We were all lost.
But see, you said you're using were and is. Because you said you were found.
I'm no longer lost.
Okay.
I know exactly what my purpose in life is. I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly where I want to go. I know exactly the type of person I want to go there with. I'm not lost at all.
And so you feel the rest of your brothers are.
Yeah.
Do you have a sister?
Not from my mother, from my father. I
Okay.
do.
All right. Huh. Okay. And do you still feel lost with how you were feeling?
I think she's found. I even get more of a found energy from you now.
Yeah.
I am found.
Your grandmother passing took a lot out of you.
Yeah, my grandmother.
Yeah,
that was so. I'm still,
recovering.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a different understanding now, and I view her death differently. I think about her all the time. As you can see, her picture posted up right there. But
that's a real thing.
Yeah, like as you're talking about your mom, losing your mom and the lostness. My mom is still. She's going through it. It's hard.
She's older.
Mother.
And my mom and just like how you said your relationship with your mom, my mom and my grandmother, they were like, as we would say in Jamaica, Batiam bench. They talk all the time. They had a very close relationship. Mm-hmm. So my mom she just feels like something has been ripped away and out of her. So it's very hard to lose a mom. But as far as me and what.
No, I'm just thinking.
There's not a day that goes by.
Yeah, and then when Mother's Day and stuff and holidays come around, it's like.
And all your friends and everybody else with their mama and you just chilling.
Right, and I live in Florida. My entire family pretty much lives in Jersey, and so I feel that lostness around the holidays. So imagine if it wasn't there at all. Like
period. You can't even call her and talk to her.
Right, you can't even call and talk on the phone.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her.
Right, and you know what I've been thinking like lately, like someone's life when they lose it, everything goes with them. Like my grandmother's story, everything about her. Like it's just the story stops the day she dies.
Well, that's why you should always leave your writings. Mm-hmm. No, your writings. Your writings are the best thing you can leave behind.
Well, I think what Natasha means is that the story's done.
Like the story's done. Like that's what I mean.
Now, mind you, the story,
the legacy of the person,
the legacy and story can be told.
The memories,
but the story
done. Like I've been thinking about that a lot.
Wait a minute, hold on. Not really, because look, for example,
it depends on that person.
Watch this. Your mother passed away, and her story technically done, right? Mm-hmm. But she came to you in a dream. That's an add-on to her story.
That's true, but when I say that, I'm thinking I guess when me. I think and I think with my grandmother too. Like I think she's there, she's guiding us. Because like my sister,
you are her story,
right? My sister, she hit me up the other day. She was like, "Hey, I feel like my grandma been speaking to me and been telling me to give something to a family member." And she did it, and the family member really needed that at that time. My sister was saying she feel like my grandmother is communicating to tell her like, do this because this person needs this. So when I say story is done, I think I'm thinking like more on that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
Like I don't know how to. Like it's just.
But it's not.
Everything, all their secrets, everything that was her, it's gone. Like her secret, like that.
There's certain things that
that's
she didn't
really,
probably say,
right,
or anything
like
that she may have could have gotten
when they
out.
say, I'm taking this to the grave, like that shit is real. Like I realized that shit is real.
And I think that's why Ziggy was saying, like, you know, if you all right, for example, you know this now, don't be that one. Write everything down.
I told you guys.
And put that away.
I've tried.
Even if it's secret.
I'm
Because
writing
if you want your story to
a
live on.
book
Yes.
just for my children.
Yeah.
So that when I leave this place, because right now I have my mother's memories, right? But my children will have personal letters to them from me that when if they ever feel sad, because sometimes I feel sad when I think about my mother because I miss her. And I don't, I do have some of her writings in her stuff
dope.
that I had.
That's dope.
I went in got her storage from St. Louis, and I do have, she had a diary, and I remember one time she was saying, Zanita hates her middle name, but, you know, whatever. But these are going to be things that are directly from me to them, and they can hear it in my voice saying whatever it is that I need to say.
Right.
So, I mean, your writing is down. Are you going to put it in some sort of like a verbal autobiography, kind of like you're speaking about it?
I should, because your voice,
Right.
to hear their. I have videos
with the
of my
technology we have now. I think that's very detrimental.
And that's
I don't read books. I listen to books.
Yeah.
If your mom passed away and she left a diary, you're gonna read every page.
Oh, you fucking right about that.
You're gonna read every page.
I'm gonna narrate it, and I am going to narrate it. I have this all of this.
Yeah.
I would be doing a disservice to my family not to do so.
That's what my podcast was for me. Like at the end of the day, should I go tomorrow morning? Like my kids have that
of you.
That was what my podcast meant to me. That I can go tomorrow. They can listen to any episode and get something from it, some type of guidance, some type of, you know, something, whatever it is that they're going through. Because, you know, sometimes you say stuff on a daily basis and you don't even know, like your mom probably, and like our mother, you know, say things to us and you don't even think about it on a deeper level
until you
experience it. And then you be like, oh, shit. You know?
Yeah, sometimes I cry when I think about how fucking amazing she was. She was a single mother. The bitch took care of 4 kids, fed them, clothed them, no child support, went to school, got her own degree. And then raised a fucking superstar, raised a beast, me, and then
how old was your mom when she passed?
59.
That's young.
Very young. But the things that a woman who is doing it on her own has to go through. He even said his mom has help, and she still goes through a lot. You don't understand how valuable my cousin who is married with 2 kids said, "Cuzzo, you superwoman to me. I don't even know how you do it." She said, "I got a husband and this shit's still hard."
Right. Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
And I don't either. But I do it.
It takes me back, and that video makes me so emotional. I had posted a few weeks ago, and I think you liked it, where the mom, the apartment complex caught on fire.
Threw the baby off the balcony.
Threw the baby off the balcony. That was her last thing she was able to do.
To save her baby.
To save her baby. Like, I said to Talene, and they laugh, and they don't understand, like, the level of love we have. And, like, we would give our last, you know, and breath. Even with the girl that just died that they found on a lake, if the story is real, that's, you know, that was the last thing she could have done before she died. You know, like, we really out here saving lives. And these kids, they don't understand. Like, they would never understand
until they have kids.
It's too late. Yeah. Not even too late, but yeah, like
until they have
like
kids. Well, let me tell you the lessons I've learned before we check out of here. The lessons I've learned from losing my mother is, 1, life is short. Amen. So live every day like it's your last. Anything that is making you unhappy, I don't care if it's a person, place, or a thing. I don't care how long it's been in your life. If it's making you unhappy right now, get rid of it.
Remove that shit.
You don't have time to be unhappy because you don't have time. It's the one commodity you will never get back. Yep. So make sure every minute matters. That's why you see me on my Instagram and everybody like, you be living your best life. I'm really living my best fucking life.
Right.
Period.
Point blank.
Second is I give my kids writings. I give my kids a roof. But now I've learned that I need to give them my undivided attention sometimes. So there are sometimes, my daughter getting ready to be 18, but there's sometimes I'll call her in my room and just lay with her and hold her in my arms. Oh, yeah. And sometimes I look at them and I just adore them. Yeah. And that's why every person that is in my life that is close to me, I show them so much love. I'm going to cry right now talking about, I only want y'all to feel love when you think of me.
Bet not.
That's why when you come to my house, I cook for you.
Don't do. Aww.
Because I want you to feel love.
See what I'm talking about? It's energy. This is good energy. Yes. You feel what I'm saying?
Everybody in my life.
This is good energy.
And if you taking up my energy, I'm getting you out of my life. Because I only have room for the people.
If it's bad energy.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
I only have room for the unconditional love. Because that's all I know how to give.
Come here, girl. Goodness.
I love it.
Y'all don't understand. I feel 110%. I ain't gonna cry because I don't look at no bitch. But let me tell you something. This girl came into my life via Natasha. You know what I mean? And it's been all love ever since, man. Yeah.
And I even feed you. He'll come to my house. I don't care. Whatever I have to do to love those that I love, I do it to the max.
And I'm going to tell you one thing. Ziggy continues to give me positive. Like, I can call her about some absolute bullshit. And she'd be like,
you need tissue?
Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Just, like her level of positivity is like on another plane. And she's kind of been, I've been learning a few things from her. You know, even though I'm older or what have you, you can always learn from people. Yeah. And I also have been a voice of reason and reckoning with her about certain situations. Yes, and it's like, you know what I mean? Wow. Everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? I came to Natasha's old podcast, and I was the engineer, didn't know where it was going, and had to sit down one time with Ziggy, and it was like, wait a minute. Let's do it. You know what I mean? And then Natasha was a whole boss about it. Like, yo, I was already on another plane with my business. Like, yo, more power to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I'll support everything y'all do. And this is what black support is about. It's about love is about. Positivity is about. You know what I mean? And so, wow, this got really, really emotional.
Yeah, like, shit. Real quick. But,
vulnerability,
this
there's
what
something
this
great.
Is about.
Exactly, exactly. We're not sugarcoating nothing. You know what I mean? We're not sugarcoating anything at all. So, with that being said, I don't know if you have a drink there. I don't know where your shot glass is at, Natasha, but we at least take a small one.
Absolutely.
And let's salute to
Black love.
Black love. Nah, real talk, because that was all love, regardless of what. You know what I mean? All of that is love. When you become vulnerable with people around you, there's two things that can happen. They can take advantage of you, or you open up a new chapter between you and those people. Mm-hmm. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean? So let's salute to Black love.
Yes. Love y'all.
And we out. Episode 6 is in the book. You know what I mean? I want to thank special guest Natasha Coombs. Go ahead and give me your tag. You know what I mean, for your Instagram.
Miss Black Wall Street is my IG. And Natural 09 is my regular IG if you want to follow me on there. But hit me up on Miss Black Wall Street. Here's my phone case for you.
Oh, yeah. No, hold on. We're going to go up there. Go up there. Fuck that shit.
Put it in the camera.
Let's put that right there. Boom. It may take a while to focus in. The camera. Boom, right there. There we go. You know what I mean? It's kind of faded out or whatever, but we're going to actually put the picture up right now. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all see what that be about. You know what I mean? Check out a couple cases and all of that.
T-shirts. Check me out.
Yeah, bet.
Check me out.
Word. So,
check me out.
Ziggy, is there anything else you wanted to where you want to go? You want to? I mean, like, cause I'm ready to eat.
You ready to eat?
I'm ready to shut down and eat.
I want everybody to try this week. Everybody you see, just show them some love.
Yes.
It does not matter. I have turned some horrible situations into very thriving relationships. Only from showing love. Love conquers all.
Yes.
And that is the truth.
Amen.
Love everybody.
Word. So,
love y'all.
On that note,
thanks for having me.
We about to rock out right now. Get up out of here.
Peace.
Hey.
Finish with some bars for y'all.
Okay, do your thing now.
See y'all episode 7, baby. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, word, she about to start spitting bars.
Get you some.
I don't know how to spit no bars, but I can act like when it comes to sex advice, I'm the one to call if you a virgin with blue balls or you tear down walls, not the roof. They call me Dr. Knock Boots. That's nice. Sex ed for your head.
What's up with you with head though?
It's good.
That's what you
Oh, I thought that was actually your rhyme.
I wish.